Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's always been a long time. It's stayed being a long time. And that is because, so in this video we're just going to chat and update and talk a little bit. That is because obviously all the things I have to do to keep my life alive and to keep being a responsible adult, obviously it supersedes me making videos. I'm sitting in the tree. For those of you guys who are over there, videos may come out more regularly only because all of that footage is already there, and when I have some downtime, it's easier for me to grab something that's already created and then to edit it down to whatever it needs to be than for me to have to actually think out a video, sit and make the video, and then edit the video for this channel. And this channel, I actually have so many ideas of videos I need to make, but it actually takes more thought to get all my facts together, all my receipts together, and it takes more prep. That's what it is. It takes more prep. So that's why sometimes on this channel it's harder for me to put out content when life gets to being a big grown life. And so that's what this has been. It's been a big grown life, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So we know that Mother's Day just passed. Shout out to my son. First of all, I got this thing in the mail and it wasn't his name. Don't be judging me. I be opening stuff because I need to know, like, do I need to send this to him? Like, what's what? Because he ain't gonna open it, and who knows when I'm gonna see him. So I need to know if things are urgent or if it's just junk mail or whatever it is. So I got a package in the mail, and when I opened it, turned out it was for me, y'all. He had got me a Mother's Day gift, y'all. He got me a whole snowboard outfit, a coat, a snowboard coat, snowboard pants, and 2 different suspenders to interchange them. And when I talked to him, he said that because that's fashion, that's style. But it was like this powder blue, baby blue pants, and then this white jacket with the blue and all of that. I was like, what? Because y'all know snowboarding clothes, not cheap at all. And so yeah, my baby did that for me. I was like, wow, because Andre has never ever been the gift giving type. For real. You be happy if you get a happy Mother's Day from him, or happy birthday, or Merry Christmas. So that's just what it is. So I was super surprised by that. And then for Mother's Day, y'all know, flew Jay's mom in, went and picked up my mother and grandmother from the drop-off spot, which is King's Dominion. We've been doing that for years. It's like there are kids, and so between me and my sisters, we will meet there and change kids. Back in the day, it used to be my nephews and nieces. I used to go and pick them up from King's Dominion and bring them back with me. But now that they out-aged the system, because I don't like no old kids. I like the little kids. They're nice, sweet, they listen, and you can yell at them easier. Old kids, they be getting attitudes and ain't nobody got time. So now that they're old and grown, they really don't look at my house as being this fun fantasy land as it used to be when they were little. So we don't really change kids anymore, but we do still change our parents. And so I got them, which was a thing in itself, because let me see, Jay's mom got here, Jay and his mom. So Jay's mom got here on Thursday, and then my mother and grandmother, I went and picked them up on a Friday. But mind you, I'm still getting in all my hours. I'm still working 10-hour days and such. And so after work, I was able to go to the drop-off spot and pick them babies up. And then on Saturday, we drove to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to see David at Sight and Sound. Okay, and that's like about a 3-hour drive from my house. So we went and did that. We reserved a room at Eden Resort, which is absolutely beautiful, and it's going to definitely be my hotel of choice whenever we go and see a play there, because it's a thing. We got to see all of them. I wish I would have been on to this sooner. Like, I've always heard about it, but I never made any effort or intention to actually go. I wish I would have did this sooner in my life, because these plays are absolutely phenomenal. Even if you're not into the Bible, I don't feel like you have to be in the Bible to go and appreciate these plays and to appreciate the settings and the stage settings and all of that stuff that they put into these productions. I feel like the productions there are better than Broadway, believe it or not. And which is crazy because Broadway actually has a dedicated stage forever, because you know some shows like Wicked, Cats, the Phantom of the Opera, they've been on Broadway forever. But yet these sight and sound shows, what they do to these stages and the scenery, they blow Broadway out the park, out the water. And then the thing about it is they don't have Broadway prices. So the tickets are under $100. They're like about $75, $80 maybe. Tickets are way cheaper than a Broadway show. Yet the production value is way better than a Broadway show. Phenomenal. So I was just so happy that we were able to do that. And Jay's mom, I love her because she's the best appreciator ever because she cries a lot. I love it. I'm here for it. She's Latina and she cries a lot. So she's very expressive. So you're gonna receive whatever she's getting, you know. So she's the person who you can give her flowers and you're gonna feel that full appreciation. So bringing her to this play, I think she was crying through Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. It was just amazing. It was just so good. And then to stay at Eden Resort, the place was again amazing, nice and clean, which just give me clean, guys. Can y'all do that for me in the hotel industry? But this place was absolutely gorgeous, and we were able to do a lot. We did some Amish tours, which I appreciated because I just love learning and getting more insight, and I love applying deductive reasoning and critical thinking and all of that stuff to a situation, and just really boosting up my understanding of the world, the planet, human beings. So it was really good. And we were able to do that for them and go out to eat for Mother's Day and all of that. So Jay treated us out to eat and for the tours and all of that great stuff. And Carla and Corinne came, and that was awesome because Carla has a huge car that was able to fit all of us comfortably, and she did all the driving. So this was just so freaking easy. So I say all of that to say, because we were gone from, we can even count Thursday since I had company. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we came back on a Monday, 5 days. Those were days that I was not able to sit before you and create content or edit content. Then y'all know I've been working on my own home that I live in, because we have that whole situation where I got the HOA notification of things that I need to fix, which I appreciate. I know some people like that's why they don't like having HOAs, but I like having the second set of eyes that's able to go over your property and tell you things that you need to get some attention to. I like that other neighbors get that too, so that you're not living in a neighborhood that's just in disrepair. And then there's just some things that I wouldn't have noticed, like all the rotten wood around my house. I wouldn't have noticed because I don't be looking at the wood like that, right? And so when they pointed it out, I seen wood, and I'm like, oh, dang, that is rotten. But then when I looked up at the sky, I noticed there was more wood that I couldn't reach, because at first I was going to try to get it done myself, cut it. How hard could it be? Home Depot, cut this board, let me nail it up there. But then when I seen that it was more boards, I'm like, we need a professional to do this work. And so I was able to reach out to a professional, and they're coming out to look at everything. But of course, when they come out, it's going to be after the deadline my HOA gave me. But I was able to reach out to my HOA, and they just extended it. I mean, and like the company has said, half the time they just want people to respond and be in communication with them about their process, because you're not always able to get things done in a timely manner, especially if you have to hire companies that may be swamped with work, because there are also other people who got the same dings. So that's dope. So I don't know what that's going to come to. But what I learned was the fact that as a homeowner, you should paint the wood around your house every 5 years. Had no idea. In my mind, if the wood doesn't look like it need to be painted, why am I spending money to paint? But as this company told me, they said what protects wood is the paint and the treating of the paint. You know, you're putting this exterior paint on it, and it helps to seal the wood so that water doesn't get to the wood, etc., etc. Because when the water gets to the wood, that's when the wood starts rotting, and that's what happened with my home. So preventive maintenance would have been way cheaper than having to do this replacing. But what I am going to do, what I'm certain I want to do, is invest in replacing the wood with PVC board. So therefore, you don't have to worry about wood rotting. So that's going to be a little more pricier, but it's going to be what it's going to be. And they're going to give me estimates in a bunch of different ways so that I can figure out what I want to do and then what I would have to save for later. Like, I don't know if it's in my budget because I have no idea what this stuff may come to. The other thing, so the lattice board was able to do that. Jay helped me with that. We rented some equipment from Home Depot and we got it done in less than an hour, actually. So that was super dope. Maybe 2 hours. That was dope. I need to do the mulching. Normally, I pay my lawn guy to mulch, to lay the mulch and stuff, but this time with Jay's help, I figure we can do that. We can do that ourselves too. So those are some other things that we have been doing around the house. The other thing around my house, guys, I be doing the most, y'all. Listen, a lot of you know that I rent out rooms to student interns, right? Got 3 interns moving in. Actually, one already moved in yesterday. I have one coming today, and then I have another one coming hopefully tomorrow. He says Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully it's going to be tomorrow, but it don't matter because I'm going to have to work around it all, right? So I got 4 coming in. I have a 4th one coming in July. Y'all, normally I do 3 interns. This time I'm doing 4 interns. The bedroom that used to be my son's bedroom, the loft, I'm now renting that out as well. Y'all, I am bringing in almost an additional $4,000 in rental income by renting out to the 4 student interns. So I say that to say this 4th one was last minute. I'm talking about like Wednesday, and then he's moving in on either Saturday or Sunday because this was last minute. They contacted me to see if I could take in one more, and I was like, if I move some stuff around. So this past week, actually this past few days, has been me moving things around because in that loft space I have dresses up there that I was using with my clothes. I had to move all my stuff out. So my room is a hot mess right now, so I had to move all my stuff out. I just had to move things out of it. It's kind of became this little storage area, so I had to move all that stuff out. I had to get new linen, get new things to fix that room up, clean it, go through it with Clorox and bleach and steam mops and vacuums and all of that stuff. And I was hanging some pictures and stuff on the walls and just making it a little homier, a little cozier for what it is. It really needs to be painted, but clearly there's no time to do that right now, so it is going to be what it's going to be. But at least that room comes with its own bathroom, so that is a plus. I'm renting it for the same price as I rented the other rooms, being that it's last minute and I moved some students around. I gave a student who was originally renting a smaller bedroom the option to do that one instead, and he chose to do that one instead. So that's why I kept the price the same. But in the future, if this experiment works out well and we find out that, okay, renting up that loft out is fine and, you know, not too crowded or intrusive or whatever, I'm going to raise the rent up on that loft space because of the fact that it has its own bathroom and you don't have to share a bathroom with anybody. I do think that I need to get like one of those portable AC units for up there though, because it gets really hot up there, and I try to do different temperatures down below, like lower the AC. It freezes me. My room gets frozen. And I know the other 2 rooms get even colder because they usually stay colder than my room. So that's not going to work for us. But I noticed on Amazon that there were some things that I can rent out, you know, those little units, not the ones that you put in the window, but the ones that sit on the floor, but you just put like a hose piece of it out the window. So I'm going to try that. But he already knows, I already discussed with him the pros and cons of the space. So he's familiar, and that we're just going to have to do trial and error and figure it out. That's why I said I'm not sure if this is a good space to rent out in the future. This is a trial right now. The house, the rental house, y'all. We doing the most. We doing the most, y'all. We doing the most. The rental house. I have a whole list of things that still need to be done between myself and between the contractors. So I have the list of them so I can check those things off as they get those things done. Then I have a list of things that I need to do. So this weekend, which is tomorrow since today is Friday, this weekend I need to get over there and get to work with the things because we need to wrap this baby up. We're still waiting for countertops to come in. Countertops is the major thing that we're waiting on. And then the sinks, the sink for the kitchen and the sink for the bar in the basement. Those need to come in. Last time I was out there was last week. Was Monday, actually. So I haven't been out there since Monday. So it's going to be really interesting when I go out there this weekend, what is already done. Sunday is probably the day that I'm going to dedicate to working on the property out there. Because y'all know, we going to Amsterdam. We going to Amsterdam. So it's not that I have time to be sitting back and doing all of this stuff, because at the same time I have to get ready for this vacation. So this weekend, Saturday, I have my eyelash appointment. Don't think I'm gonna get my nails done. Only because, like I said, I have to work at that other house. So I don't want to get nails and then be messing them up. Because I got to paint. I got to do things, right? So I'll get that done probably after work one of the days. Or maybe on a lunch break. But then I have a hair appointment. I have to get my hair done. So all of this stuff is happening at the same time that we're doing all of this other stuff that's happening. Plus, in this car right now, I have books that I gotta go mail off at the post office for book orders. That has to be done today. I have some stuff in here that I had to return to Walmart and pick up some other stuff for Walmart. Like I need a new rug for the bathroom, for the loft space that we're renting out. So I have a whole list of things that I need to buy. I need filters. I need things. I'm trying to lose a good 5 pounds before we leave out for Amsterdam. So I'm doing this, drinking lemonade, but I'm not just doing lemonade by itself. I am eating like salads for dinner and stuff like that, but I'm doing more detoxing with my lemonade. So yeah, so I have chores and stuff that I have to also run in the meantime. And this, my friends, is why I haven't been able to sit down and make good dedicated videos for this channel. Your girl's been busy. Your girl has been busy, and this is just May. This is just May. We're not even gonna look at June. Oh, and we also had to stop revving up to get this house on the market. That's the other thing. We got to stop revving up. So I'm taking meetings. I decided to start interviewing real estate agents, because I just don't think I have the time or bandwidth to do it myself. I was going to do for sale by owner. But I have a complicated plan for an agent. Like, you know, I got price points and different things I want to negotiate. Hence, that's why I'm interviewing different agents to see who is agreeable to my terms and conditions. Simply because I have had offers. Not to say that the offers would have went through, but I have had offers at a certain price point. So therefore, if you sell my house at that price point, which I could have technically sold myself at that price point, I want to pay a less commission. I want to pay lesser commission. But if you sell it above, you know, X, Y, and Z, I'll pay more of a commission. So I wrote out all of that plan and strategy and the pros and, you know, just all of the things, y'all. So we're also looking at that. So not only are we finishing up the house, we also are revving up to get marketing materials and get this house on the market. And all of this stuff may be done. Like that house, if it's done, if it's finished before I leave for Amsterdam, it's possible that that house could be under contract while I'm in Amsterdam. So I just have to be prepared and have everything ready so that I can handle this stuff even when I'm out the country. That's it. Now I'm on my way to work, and we're not taking vacation time. For Amsterdam we are, but for all of this time we're not. So I've been working 10-hour days and such to get everything in and together, and still making it happen. That's what I'm most proud of. The fact that even with all of this, I was able to make it happen and still have my sanity. So awesome. So appreciative of that. I don't feel tired or burnt out or run down. So that's what it is, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for all of y'all support. And I will talk to y'all in another video. And there may be some other videos that come out that I already recorded, just couldn't find on my memory cards to actually edit, but they'll be coming out. All right, bye.